Hey guys, it's your favorite business law and real estate attorney, Eleanor Curry here, and we wanted to send out our best wishes and big hugs to our fellow Houstonians who are dealing with the impact and aftermath of Hurricane Beryl. Lots of us are still dealing with the lack of electricity, the lack of phone service, and are generally stressed and overwhelmed, especially if our property has incurred some damage. So we wanted to give out some tips to make sure you are making the best decision you can when it comes to hiring a contractor and avoiding some legal pitfalls when it comes to engaging the wrong contractor. We all know that dealing with property damage can be stressful, and hiring correctly the right contractor can make the recovery process so much smoother and really protect you from potential lawsuits. So first and foremost, we want you to ensure that the contractor you're considering hiring is licensed and insured. In times of disasters, lots of unqualified people flood areas they know that are damaged and pose as contractors to take advantage of desperate homeowners. So make sure you verify their credentials with your state licensing board and any other credentialing authority that you may be able to access. Next up, you want to always make sure you get multiple estimates. This will help you understand the market rate for your work and avoid being overcharged. Always be cautious of estimates that seem too good to be true, because we often know many times they are too good to be true, and you end up getting hit with additional costs and fees later on after you've selected that contractor. Next up, you want to make sure you do your homework on your contractor's business. So conduct a search with the Secretary of State to confirm that it is indeed a registered business and it is in good standing, and also check court records for any previous lawsuits or complaints for the contractor and their business. Don't be afraid to ask for references. Verify who you're working with, check with them. Make sure that you're working with a reputable contractor, and those contractors should not have a problem at all with providing you references from previous happy clients. Also, make sure avoid verbal contracts at all costs. No. Make sure you get everything in writing to protect yourself. All the terms, everything that they're going to do, their scope of work, make sure that's included in a written contract that provides clear terms that can be referenced in case of any dispute. So you want to know what happens if they don't perform right, how are they going to tell you if costs go up, and what happens if there's something that you can't resolve and you want to terminate your relationship with them, so you don't have a lien filed on you later. Make sure before you sign any contract, read it thoroughly, pay attention. Ensure it includes those details you discussed, the scope of work, the materials that you're going to use, any scheduled payments, and deadlines. If you're unsure about the terms, don't be afraid to seek legal advice, even if you're in distress or you feel like it's an urgent need. Also, avoid paying large sums up front. A reputable contractor will typically ask for a reasonable deposit. So if you're paying 100% up front, a very large sum up front, even sometimes more than just the materials up front, be aware, be cautious, and make sure that the remaining payments are spread out and go along with the progress of work. This protects you from potential fraud. You also want to make sure you document everything, your correspondence with that contractor, the calls that you make, any receipts, any contracts you make, any subcontractors that show up on your property, and photograph everything, the before, the during, and the after. This will be invaluable if a dispute arises. Now, following these tips can help protect you. We want you protected. You've already been impacted by Hurricane Beryl. We want smooth sailing from here on out. So you want to make sure you're involved, you're aware, you're informed for this process, and making sure you keep your recovery on schedule. If you need any legal assistance or have any additional questions, make sure to reach out to us here at the Curry Law Firm. Thanks.